Hey everybody. So there sorry. An animal just did something really funny. It like fell. Oh, it's so awkward. There are two doggos playing over there. And so if you hear like some growling or something, that's what's happening. They're just playing. Another person was like, "Your dog is so worked up in the background" on another video. So my dog is a friend currently, and they're just playing. Can you hear them? Anyway, so yesterday, a lot of you thought you were so cute because you were like convinced that it was actually trans people who started this war, and that it was like all Riley J. Dennis's like big video that like started this whole genital preference thing, and I thought that was cute because it just you know what, the only way I can come off it, the only way for me to address this issue is to be smug and condescending, because it's so there's just no other way. I mean, there probably is, but I'm tired, so I'm not gonna do it. No, that's it. I mean, it's actually genuinely kind of sweet, like, because it shows me how not in the community you are. If you really think that was like the first ever video, or like that was that video might have gotten big, but it's because everybody in the anti-community fucking picked it up. If nobody would have picked that video up, the video would have gotten like 9,000 views. It would have like bloop 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 under the radar. So the fact that that video got so big was the doing of the anti-community. And Riley's video was like definitely not the first, like she was not the first person to ever talk about that. Her video was prompted by untactful comments and things like that. So, I mean, getting to the bottom of this whole, like, who started it thing feels super kindergarten to me. Like, did trans people start it? Did cis people? Like, it just is stupid. Stupid. Like, off. Good boy. We're trying not to let them jump on the couch. Because we want to be the pack leaders. We bought a personal trainer for our dogs. Well, we didn't buy the personal trainer. He's a human. He owns his own life. We bought his services. So he comes, like, once a week for, like, 10 weeks. It's very expensive. But we want them to be happy dogs. But he's teaching us how to be the pack leader. And pack leaders don't let their animals on the couch without permission. Or on human furniture without permission. So, he can't go on the couch unless I tell him he can't go on the couch. That's what Ryan says. Anyway, but the point, it's so dumb, I think, to be like, who started it? Like, it doesn't matter. Who fucking cares who started it? This conversation is dumb to begin with, like I said yesterday, because it's all based on a hypothetical, that unless you're in, like, why are you even having the conversation? So, anyway, and I would like to follow up with an example of today. So, like, today, I posted a funny picture on Instagram. I thought it was just cute. I thought it was funny. It wasn't meant to be, like, a big political statement. So, I'm starting therapy. I've been in therapy. I'm starting a new therapy today. And so I have to fill out this paperwork. And the paperwork, I'd show it to you, but if I show it to you, then all my other information will be on the screen. But you can go to my Instagram if you want to see the picture. Oh, maybe I'll just, can you see this? Oh, yeah, you can. So the picture says gender, male, female, or transgender. And I thought that was so goofy, because transgender is not a gender. Like, you can be trans. So I thought that was funny. So I posted an Instagram comment with, or an Instagram picture thingy, post thing, whatever, with the caption, the 3 genders. And then in parentheses, so close, therapy office, so close. And then some people, like, got all, they were like, well, Ash, if they're trying, isn't that good? Isn't it good that they're trying? Geez, Ash, well, have you even told them about it, Ash? Well, if you haven't told them about him, how can you expect them to fix it? If you haven't told them about it, have you told them about it? Have you told them about it? Ash, have you told them about it? Hey, Ash, have you even told them about it, Ash? Ash! Like, now imagine, like, this, like, spirals into, like, a crazy meme, because that's what I'm going for, but I'm not going to edit this. So, like, Ash, have you even told them about it? Hey, Ash, have you told them about it? They're trying. It's not their fault, Ash. Hey, Ash! And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I, like, don't, like, I just posted that to be funny. And no, I haven't fucking told them about because I haven't even been there yet. How can I tell them about it if I haven't even been there? I think it's people just have, I think it all boils down to this, like, knee-jerk defensive reaction. These people, I don't know who sees themselves in this post. People who are what? People who are ignorant of trans things, who have said silly trans-related things in the past. I don't know, maybe all cisgender people who just have a guilty complex. I'm unsure. Whoever sees themselves in this post, because some people clearly, like, see themselves in this post and feel this need to defend it. Like, that's the only way I can, rationalize so much, so much, like, like, going to battle for this. Therapy office just kind of messed up a little. Like, not a big deal. I thought it was cute. I wasn't being like, look at how ignorant they are, these fucking transphobes. I did not say that. I didn't even think that. My caption was, the three genders. I was just really funny. Sometimes folks who are non-binary see things that maybe, I don't know, maybe cis people wouldn't pick up on because, blah, 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 privilege, blah, 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 blah. So, like, I see that, and I'm like, oh, not quite right. And they go, okay, so, like, how can I deal with this in a funny way? Or how can I, like, comment on it? It's just a little, I'm just like, I just see this thing, and I see stuff like this all the time, and then so I make a little joke about it, like, the three genders. Like, it's just supposed to be cute. I'm not, like, filling out my therapy intake forms, and I'm like, transphobic! Like, it's not how it goes. It's not how it goes. But I think some people think that's how it goes, and then they come back with, like, well, Ash, at least they're trying, huh? Aren't they? Can you really get mad at them for trying, Ash? Ash, can you really get so mad at them for trying? I'm like, bruh, I'm not even mad. Are you mad? You seem mad. Like, I'm cool. It's cool. It was funny. It was a thing. Maybe I will tell them about it. Also, maybe I don't care. Like, maybe, I actually have more things I'm, like, really nervous for this therapy session. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to talk about and stuff like that. So, the first thing on my mind isn't confronting them about how their gender options could be more inclusive or better. Like, it's just not believe it or not, the non-binary person doesn't really care about that in this moment that much right now. So, yeah. So that's why I think why I'm bringing this up is because I think the whole thing is kind of parallel to the who started it thing. Because people would be like, see, Ash, people like you started. You get all defensive when people are trying to be inclusive but just mess up. And it's like, no, brah, I wasn't getting defensive. I was posting a silly thing because somebody did mess up. Somebody did mess up. That's not that is just objectively not the best way to put that. Right? It's just not. It's like, so the anti-community is all about, like, being factual and accurate, right? That is just inaccurate. That is just, like, not the most factual way to provide gender options. If you only believe there are two genders, then perhaps it could be argued that you could check the male box and the transgender box. But there was no explicit instructions for doing that. And also then you're still saying that trans guys are different than guys. Which, like, I mean, if you're going into the office to talk about trans things, maybe you want to note that you're trans, but then maybe, you know what, it's just like, it's not the best, it's just not the best. So me just posting a silly Instagram thing is not a huge attack on my therapy office. It's just fucking not. It's not. And I think people, I don't know, they have a guilty complex, they have a guilty conscience, or they have some, complex going on, where they always feel like they're, you know, doing something non-PC or something. So whenever anybody says something kind of cute or funny or cheeky or whatever, they're like, it's like, whoa. Like, I was just commenting on this silly thing I saw. So anyway, so like, you know, bringing it for full circle, like I said, I feel like people could see this as like, see, Ash, you started it. You're going to war with the sisses. And I'm like, nah, I'm not, bruh. That's you. See, but now, see, it's so cyclical. This is how fucked up it is. Because now, so my therapy office messed up, right? Messed up, like, feels like almost too harsh. But, like, I don't know, like, a nicer way to say messed up. My therapy office made a tiny boo-boo. Okay, so my therapy office made a tiny boo-boo. And I posted a silly Instagram of it. Then people were like, chill out, fucking Ash. And then I made a video that's like, chill out, fucking people. And then it's just gonna keep going. It's just gonna keep going. We're just gonna get more ramped up about like being defensive with each other, which is why I stand by what I said in yesterday's video, that this is stupid. This is dumb. This is dumb. Like, if you stop, just I don't even know what to say. Ugh. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. I'm genuinely interested in them. I might be busy, though. I have to go to therapy, and I am nervous about it. And I'm probably not going to say anything about the gender boxes. I might, because I might talk about, like, this thing. Because I'm going to talk about in therapy how I'm often, like, under a magnifying glass and under scrutiny for my gender. And it, like, gets in my head and really messes me up. So I might talk about, like, this instant as it relates to that. And then... Anyway, okay, let me know what you think. This whole thing has me all whoopity boob. Alright, see ya.